Welcome, Aries Taurus, to your mid-month October reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you in the mid-month. Straight into the energy of what you're thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding you. This message for Aries Taurus, please. Aries Taurus. Hierophant coming out. Ooh. Think about faith and belief and keeping your beliefs and faiths very high, feeling very faithful. Also feels like you also have a blessing coming around. So even when you don't feel like you're blessed, there's this blessing that's surrounding you. Because of the belief and faith that you have. It also could be talking about a marriage. And the traditions that you also have as well. Taking the authority in your faith and belief. And the energy surrounding. It could, like I said, a relationship as well. So keep the relationship in mind for those of you who are married or in a committed, any kind of committed relationship. Long term. And getting straight into the situation. The situation is taking place in the present, the recent past, and the near future. Having some shadow work. So it feels like you've been doing a while keeping your authority and your strength by shadow work. And this is just reflections, right? Really reflecting upon situations of my faith and belief and keeping things really alive for me. In the recent past, it feels like you did have this harmony and this fertility and this abundance, and really wanting that and really keeping your heart chakra open to receive and keeping the faith and belief and the authority to really keep that tradition alive within yourself. And then you have choose wisely coming out in the near future. Wow. So with the fertility, it's talking about this nurturing situation that's going on around you, showing how nurturing you are towards other people. And I'm going to bring up this faith and belief because it feels like no matter what, the faith and the belief is still, intertwined within the past, coming to the present. It wasn't something that you got from the past. It's something that you were holding on to, right, that just continues to keep going within your life. And knowing this keeps you in authority, keeps you strong, keeps you firm, and keeps you going strong. Being in your own power, because this authority card, this Emperor, is a Taurus, an Aries Taurus cusp card, right? That's what it is. Showing the shadow side over here of the reflecting upon what things I can do to improve the situation. So it's kind of maybe even looking back to see what was holding me back over here and how I can change things to make me even stronger. Really holding on to this authority. Wow. Keeping calm and nurturing the situation. Like I said, if you are in a committed relationship, you could be with a Gemini. Doesn't have to be. Or a Leo. It also could be nurturing your children as well, because I also see the two cards coming out as children. I know they're not pages, but that was the first thing I seen. I seen the mother, the Empress, with two children. So if you know that this is, I'm doing everything for my children and that resonates with you, this is definitely coming to that place that's saying I have this willpower, this strength to keep fighting for my family, for my, myself and my children. Nothing is going to allow you to give up. Even when the times are rough, you continue to keep fighting and keeping yourself firm and stable on the ground that you're standing on. So over here with the shadow, like I said, it just feels like you're digging deep to figure out certain situations that you can enhance, increase, or fix. Yep, there it is too. That's exactly what it is. Reflection again. That's definitely what it is shadow upon shadow. Saying, for the perfect timing, I'm trying to fix this so that I can do this, and I have the faith and the belief to do so, and with all the passion, and really moving passionately towards this new idea of what you're reflecting on. It could even be a dream. The moon could be a dream card. So it could be also holding on to your dreams. Yeah, it's something that it feels like it hasn't really come to light yet, and it's been kind of holding weight on your shoulders and on your heart with the Four of Cups, and it's saying it's something that's kind of disappointing because I thought this would be over by now, but I'm really working towards getting past it. But yeah, and reflection again. You guys got a lot of reflective. You're doing a lot of reflective work right now. Whether, whether it's daydreaming in the car, sitting, thinking about it, walking around thinking about it, it doesn't matter. It's, just really planning and really trying to take action on this area. Right now it's showing you're not really taking action on the area as you're thinking and really trying to figure out the best way to do whatever it is you're trying to do. It's almost like I'm not going to move until I can figure this out. So it feels like it's a little stuck at this time as you're still trying to reflect upon the situation. Right. The Page of Wands. Yeah, because you want it to be the best before you can travel towards it. And you want to make sure that it is loyalty towards those you love, loyalty towards yourself, and making sure that there is all discernments are done. So as you're discerning upon the situation, you want to make sure that this is the best thing for you. So, and you're just going to stay in Emperor mode. Wow. So definitely Spirit says it's because you're so grounded right now. You have the ball in your court. You are strong. You are serious. There is a very serious thing going on over here when we're talking about the Emperor. This isn't some game. This, you know what I'm saying? This is very serious because we're talking about our loved ones, about my life in general, however it is. And, take it how it is. But definitely saying this is a very serious matter that I need to I have to fix or figure out. And then, of course, over here, it's like, in the present right now, as you're thinking about these things, about where to move and how to do this, not giving away any power, obviously. And believe me, you won't be giving away any power over there because it's here. You finally come to the conclusion, but look, this is what's going to end up happening. You're going to have all these thoughts and all these ideas, right? So you're saying, well, I could go here, I could go there, I could have this, that, blah, blah, blah. So you're going to have to choose wisely on which way you're going to actually take the action. And which way seems the smartest, right? So over here it's about the passion and the knowing that I have to have this, and now I'm going to have to kind of get smart about it, but also use my heart chakra. Look at the green. Using my heart and soul to really get to where I know this is where it has to be. This is going to help you grow into the direction that you are going in. And it's going to be a very mature decision. And you also want the decision that's going to make the situation mature, right? So when we see maturity, it's not always a self-thing, characteristics or anything. It's actually the way it's going to mature. How fast is it going to grow? From opening a business, we want it to mature so we can grow our business. So this is talking about it maturing before your eyes. That way you can see the growth that you need, absolutely. So using a lot of intuition about this direction that you need to take. And you could be a little bit at a crossroads. Seeing all the twos there, he's kind of at a crossroads at this time, trying to figure out which way would be the best way. Oops. Have the Eight of Wands coming in. Could have a text message coming in that's actually going to help you choose this new direction. So it feels like, it really does. It feels like you might have this, it feels like a Sagittarius. It does. It feels like fire energy coming in to help you make a wise decision. It's going to be all about this one phone call, this one text message, this one email, whatever it is that's going to help you really start to think, I think this might be the right way. Because they're showing you that they want you, they have the progress that you're looking for. They have the answer. So that's going to catch your attention because you're going to say, oh, yeah, and it'll get you out of your head. You get a little insomnia at night, of course, because there's a lot of thinking. Make sure that you're taking warm baths, drinking warm tea, things of this nature, to make sure that you are breaking down some of the insomnia so that you're you know, not so caught in your mind. Overthinking situations, especially when you're very determined and very faithful to this one situation, can be stressful. So make sure that you are stressing down for the stress values. That way you can wake up feeling, you know, nice and light and not tired or any of the above. But it's bringing in the Wheel of Fortune because it is going to bring in this change. It's going to bring in this change because it's going to give you, like I said, this new idea. You know, whether it was already one of the ideas that you already had planned, or another separate idea, it's definitely going to bring in that wheel. Wow. Because as you're thinking clearly about this, you're going to say, wow, this was the one that I needed. Definitely the one I needed. So it will bring in that new beginning that you're looking for through clarity and understanding about the situation. And I think the more that you're talking to this person about whatever this is, you're going to have more clarity and more understanding about the situation, and you're going to say, wow, and seeing the good fortune that's coming through this, like I said, because it feels like you have this divine blessing around you, and it's like, just continue, keep going. I kind of got this. And this really does feel kind of like the universe got your back over here, because you didn't overstress. You stayed very positive about the situation. It's just a lot of thinking. And that's what we're supposed to do. That's why we got a brain. Right? That's why we got a brain. So, and it does look like that's what's going to happen. You have this beautiful message. So, for those of you who this resonates with, and remember, friends, if this doesn't resonate with you, you can always go watch your regular Aries or Taurus, or your rising moon or Venus. Okay, let's get in daily healing over here. Especially as you're waiting for this message to come through, you're going to want to think as positive as possible. I got two cards coming out over here. So this one is make gentleness a habit. And that's what I was talking about, that drinking that herbal tea, taking that bath, something of the nature, to make sure that you're keeping yourself from not being too, you know, wound up, overthinking. You are an I. Use this higher aspect of yourself to redeem your shadow aspects. Now, I think this one's going to really help you. This is a great card. Thank you, Spirit, for that card, because as you're doing shadow work over here in reflections, you can remember to use I as the higher aspect of yourself to redeem your shadow aspects of yourself. So that will make you remember, I do this, I do that. I am the wolf, I am the German Shepherd. Unfortunately, we're both, but what is it that I'm really looking forward to as you're working towards that? Right, because we have a good shadow side, and then we have a shadow side that we don't really care for so much, right? We have the light shadow side and the dark shadow side. So not all shadow sides of ourselves are so, you know, so horrible. You know, we just want to make sure that we're looking at ourselves from two different point of views. So that way we can get done what we need to do, right? Saying, I don't want to do this anymore. I would like to grow away from that. And that would be I. Very beautiful. That's a beautiful way of saying something. Okay, until next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.